Okay, I was just gonna make a world to actually test out my graphic settings, till I noticed that there is a thing called debug in the world types, so I want to see what that's all about. Yeah, it generates every block in Better Than Adventure. I think that's kind of cool. So what? Is it just on an infinite loop? Because it looks like it. This is kind of interesting, I've never seen this. Look at that. What's up with all the bookshelves? Different wool colors, right. Different bricks. There's some bricks we haven't seen before. What else? You got all the slabs, the stairs. This is kind of cool. Look at that. Sheep are spawning on all these. Each kind of grass, right? Scorched grass, retro grass, and grass. Okay. You got grass paths. All the kinds of dirt, sponges. I think this just goes on. Wow. Now you can really get a view of all the new things that Better Than Adventures added into Minecraft. I'd say this is a great way to start the episode. Roll the intro. What's this? Block of quartz? I didn't even know this was a thing. I want to try some different features like bloom. Alright, just let me know in the comments if you don't like the bloom effect, and I'll turn it off and make everything look like normal Minecraft. So yeah, I'm going to be trying some different graphic settings. Just seeing how things like bloom and heat haze look, you know? Alright, let's actually do our own thing now. Okay, this time I'm not going to be doing any comment reading. I actually just want to do my own thing. I was thinking, building is fun, but for the past few episodes, it's kind of all we've been doing. Don't get me wrong, I love the look of the Cheese Donalds that we built, and I love the look of the park that we built, but I'm thinking we do something actually entertaining. Not saying that it isn't entertaining just to build and talk to everyone, but I mean, I want to make a minigame. A Cheese Island minigame. But I don't know what to do for it. That's why I gotta check in here, you know? I'm pretty sure I have a hand cannon somewhere, don't I? Here it is, hand cannon. I forget how to actually activate it, but I know you need a special kind of item, and I definitely don't have that. You know what? Let's take some spike traps, some buckets. Let's see how fun we can get. I want to test something out. The item that I've never made before is called a basket. Now what the basket does is it actually grabs items that are dropped into here. So if I throw a bunch of wheat in here, it'll start filling up. You see, I can right-click it and take it out. If I throw some buckets in there and right-click it, I'll get the buckets back. It's actually quite useful. So the fact that I haven't even crafted one in this whole series yet is crazy. Because it was literally featured in the trailer that I showed in episode 1. Look it's right there. Just a lot of stuff to do. It's pretty much Minecraft in an alternate universe. It's like what they could have done, you know? And so I think that we should use it. Now before we use it for the purpose that I was saying, we're going to be using it in Cheese Donald's as a trash can, so let's find a nice place to put it. Trash. Trash goes in there. So let's say the people are done eating. They'll just throw their trash in there, you know, all their empty cans and whatnot. Okay, now let's go and make a few more of those baskets, because I want to use them to make a fun minigame. Let me just put away a little more trash, just clogging up my whole inventory. Alright, where would be a good spot to actually put a minigame? They have a photo mode, where I can actually zoom out and tilt the screen, look around. It's very nice. I used this in the World Tour video. This actually looks very cool. So what I did for the thumbnail of the World Tour episode is I positioned it like this and took a photo. We could put it right over here. Or we could put it in the hill here, but why would we want to put it in the hill? We don't even know what we're making. Maybe we could do the dropper, have a bridge here, and then you jump down? No, that feels too simple. Anybody can make a dropper map. That's not fun. That's not entertaining. We need something that's, like, fun to watch. Like, a dungeon. We can make our own homemade dungeon. We could put those motion sensors with dispensers with arrows. We could even have, like, zombies and skeletons spawn in it if it's that dark. That would be great. We could make a dark dungeon. Dark dungeon. That's what we're calling it. Alright. We're going to create a new minigame called Dark Dungeon. It's going to be very simple. All you're going to have to do is avoid all the traps that are set in place and survive the dungeon. And you'll be given probably some gold or iron or something as a reward. So I need a lot of cobblestone. Hey, did cobblestone's texture change? I don't know if you guys can see that. Look it. It definitely looks different. I swear I'm not going crazy. Alright, let's smelt some of our cobblestone. Because I want to make some slate, I've decided we're going to be using a lot of slate bricks, because cobblestone's a little boring, come on. Better Than Adventure has so many unique blocks, I don't think we're going to skip out on any of them. Alright, first things first, we're going to want to deforest kind of this little area over here full of trees. If we want to make a minigame, we're going to have to do some construction. So I'll see you all when the area is clear. Alright, we are starting construction on this little castle. This isn't going to be all it is, though, so don't worry. Alright, we are running kind of low on slate, so let's go back into the house and get some more. Do I have any black wool? I could definitely put a few windows up there. Okay, that's one too high, I don't really... Actually, you know what? Maybe that kind of fits. I have an idea. And it involves getting some lava. Oh. Crap! That's gonna be our light. And as you can see, that's also gonna be the window, pretty much showcasing what you're in for. Is gonna be a hell of a time. Yeah, there you go. Minigame, Dark Dungeon, Objective, Survive. Now, what if I do this? Will it give me a special kind of block? Because if it looks cool, I will use it in the Dark Dungeon. Oh, what? Olivine? You serious? It just gives you that? You see, usually I put dirt or gravel in the trommel, and then through the trommel, it'll give me olivine. Not like this. We could totally use olivine. You know why? Olivine has a very cool looking block. We can use these blocks of olivine as, like, the dungeon's riches, you know? We could even set up some traps with them. Do we have any kind of pistons? Gotta hand it to the new guidebook. It is amazing. There we go, dispenser. We'll have it something like this. So every time you walk by, it'll shoot out something. And I've definitely shown that in the dungeons I've been in. But still, it's just cool to show it off again, you know? Look at that, we had just enough of the iron fences to do that. Isn't that cool? Nice. Okay, how far back will it actually detect me? Okay. Alright, let's go down and do some decorating. Oh, it's getting foggy. You can definitely see it on my screen, too. We're visible in the last room. Now, to make it impossible to go back into this room, I'm thinking that I make an iron door. So basically, the only way to know is by peeking through and counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still pretty easy, but, you know, it's the first floor, so it's alright. Okay, so after you answer the question correctly, you're gonna go here, and you're gonna wanna carefully maneuver your way around those spikes, and then, for the final challenge, maneuver your way around those spikes. Alright, you come in here, and they give you a glimpse of the reward, that juicy green, what do you call it? Alright, now I think it's time that I actually show you each of the rooms that I've created. Here's the outside of Dark Dungeon. You can see the spike fences. The objective is to survive. You got these cool little lava things, which is unfinished, just like the state of the entire build. So you come down this way, on the fairly safe stairs with a bit of lava. It's kind of threatening, you know? So, you come in here, and you've got motion sensors that will shoot out, you know, what are they called? Arrows. So you're going to want to carefully maneuver your way. Can those cows stop making noises? I'm trying to talk. Anyways, you carefully maneuver your way through this room with all those dispensers. And you'll come in here and it'll say how many books were visible in the last room. So, you'll have to peek through here and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll answer with 5. Then, you'll go through this way, which will take you to the spike room. You'll maneuver your way through the spikes. You can't jump over them, because they'll end up hurting you. And we'll probably put a door here or something. They'll give you a glimpse of what your reward is at the very end. You can almost taste it, you know? But you're not quite there. Anyways, if you choose the wrong answer and say there are 6 bookshelves, you'll go this way. You won. Claim the reward. It's a bunch of... Okay, those cows need to stop. It's a bunch of spikes, basically. You fall in there. You think, oh boy, I get a reward, but no, you die. And that's everything I've done for Dark Dungeon so far. I wonder where all that leather came from. I should probably mention that was floor 1 of Dark Dungeon. I plan to have 2 floors. So that was the first one, the easiest one. Then the second one's gonna be hard. You're gonna want to, like, jump over lava pits and stuff. I want to make it out of, like, basalt and all that, not just cobblestone, because, as you saw... Floor 1 is kind of like made out of cobblestone and wood. It's almost like a friendly look. Like a regular old dungeon, right? Oh yeah, by the way, I only have 1 motion sensor, so I do plan to go to a dungeon and grab a second one. But basically, there are going to be 2 floors, an easy one and a hard one. And then at the very end, you'll get your reward, which is all of those olivine blocks. You don't actually get to keep them. You just get to look at them. Just got me a few more lava buckets, you know? Minding my own business. I'm gonna replace the torches with, you know, just some lava. Ow! I'm getting hurt by my own traps here. Also, I have no idea what tooltip style is. I don't even know what this is supposed to be, but there are a lot of themes here, so let's try... one that would look very different. Retro. Nothing looks different. Oh! Oh, it's the background that'll show up when you hover over an item! So, let's take a look at every single one they've got. They've got default, modern, stone, planks, RPG, CRT, detailed, comfy, note block, retro, picnic, Battle UI, Interdimensional, Redstone Goggles, Creepo Vision, Steve. So let's see default. Right, that's the usual better than adventure one. Okay. Now I want to see how modern looks. So that's modern Minecraft, huh? Cool. And I'm pretty sure RPG is a reference to Earthbound. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see how detailed looks. Wow. Oh, I like that. Now, I really like the tooltip style, so I wonder if they have one for the hotbar. Okay, and they don't. So, I really like the way that the tooltips look, and I wish that they had the same option for the hotbar at the bottom. Because you know how cool that would look? if I had the detailed style for the hotbar. I would really like that. You know what? Better than adventure? You guys should hire me. I'll add in the, pickles. I'm thinking that's gonna be it for part 1 of Dark Dungeon. I know that I didn't actually do too much, but don't worry. In part 2, we're gonna finish it, and, you know, just have everything ready, test it out, and see how it does. I hope to see you all part 2. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye!